Hello and welcome to today's presentation. I hope you're well. So today we'll be exploring a pressing concern for women's health in Nigeria, which is maternal mortality. I will share why this topic needs urgent attention and action, and we'll delve into the risk factors, current challenges, and existing policies and initiatives related to maternal mortality in Nigeria. I will analyse how this topic links to the Sustainable Development Goals, and will confront the key challenges associated with this issue in Nigeria and discuss potential approaches and solutions to mitigate this crisis, while also drawing on inspiration from successful interventions in other countries. I will be reading my script today in order to stick as best I can to the time allocated. So firstly, what is maternal mortality? It is defined by the World Health Organization as the death of a woman while pregnant or within 42 days of termination of pregnancy, irrespective of the duration and site of the pregnancy, from any cause related to or aggravated by the pregnancy, but importantly, not from accidental or incidental causes. In 2017, Nigeria's maternal mortality rate was estimated at 917 per 100,000 live births, and it actually increased by nearly 14% in 2020 to reach 1,047 deaths. This places Nigeria among the countries with the highest maternal mortality rate globally, and remarkably, 20% of all maternal mortalities occur in Nigeria. Despite strategies such as the National Strategic Development Plan and the Midwife Service Scheme, rates are on the rise. So this suggests current strategies in place in Nigeria are ineffective. Despite concerted efforts to combat maternal mortality in Nigeria, through initiatives like the National Strategic Health Development Plan, the Midwife Service Scheme, and the Community Health Influencer, Promoter and Services Programme, persistent challenges do remain. A recent study reveals that widespread dissatisfaction with Nigeria's maternal services, I should say, citing factors such as poor staff attitude and substandard facilities, indicative of the ineffectiveness of current practices. So why is the maternal mortality rate so high in Nigeria? So research proposes it's down to three main delays. Delays to decision-making to seek maternal health care, delays in locating and arriving at a medical facility, and delays in receiving skilled pregnancy care. So if we dive a little bit further into the factors that are affecting these delays, research indicates that Nigeria faces numerous challenges in maternal healthcare, including limited access to skilled birth attendants, inadequate healthcare infrastructure, and cultural barriers. These challenges contribute to delays in seeking and receiving maternal healthcare, resulting in preventable maternal deaths in Nigeria. So according to the Nigeria Demographic and Health Survey in 2018, only 43% of births in Nigeria are attended by skilled health personnel. And that is significantly lower than the World Health Organization recommended threshold of 80%. And also approximately 40% of Nigerians lack access to basic healthcare services within 5 kilometers of their residence. And this is according to a World Bank report. Next, we look at cultural barriers. So cultural barriers practices dive into this a little bit further. And we can see that a very in-depth study by Ukwe et al. Suggests that the influence of cultural and traditional beliefs on key maternal and child health practices in the developing nations cannot be overemphasized. And he looks at the different factors of cultural barriers in Nigeria. First of all, we have the preference for home births, attended by traditional birth attendants, and preference of skilled attendants during childbirth. Then we have the promotion of traditional infant feeding, practice involving water, herbs, and local foods instead of exclusive breastfeeding. We have misconceptions about colostrum, leading to its rejection before breastfeeding initiation. We have the social pressures and beliefs promoting early commencement of complementary feeding, undermining the benefits of exclusive breastfeeding. We have limited involvement of men in childcare responsibilities impacting maternal and child health support, and the confidence in traditional methods for managing childhood illnesses is leading to delays in seeking medical treatment and reliance on alternative healthcare practices. So if we look at the Millennium and Sustainable Development Goals, the Millennium Development Goals aim to reduce maternal mortality by 3/4 between 1990 and 2015. However, this goal was not met globally. Maternal health in Nigeria is linked to Sustainable Development Goal 3, particularly Target 3.1, which aims to reduce the global maternal mortality rate to less than 70 per 100,000 live births by 2030. So achieving progress in maternal health is not only crucial for Nigeria's healthcare system, but also aligns with broader global development goals, highlighting the interconnectedness of health and sustainable development. As we already mentioned earlier in the presentation, there's been a 14% rise in MMR since 2017, and this shows that addressing maternal mortality remains a critical priority for Nigeria's healthcare system and its effort to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. Let's look at examples from other countries that have been successful in their efforts to lower the maternal mortality rate. So Ethiopia and Bangladesh stand out as compelling success stories in enhancing maternal health outcomes through focused interventions. In Ethiopia, the Maternal and Child Health Integrated Program spearheaded community-based initiatives, including the training of traditional birth attendants and enhancing accessibility to maternal health care services in rural regions. Consequently, Ethiopia witnessed a substantial reduction in maternal mortality, with rates plummeting from 674 per 100,000 live births in 2011 to 412 per 100,000 live births in 2016. And that's according to data from the Ethiopia Demographic and Health Surveys. Similarly, Bangladesh's Safe Motherhood Initiative prioritized the expansion of skilled birth attendants, advocacy for antenatal care services, and enhancement in emergency obstetrics care. These targeted efforts resulted in a remarkable decline in maternal mortality, decreasing from 322 per 100,000 live births in 2001 to 196 per 100,000 live births in 2016, as documented by the Bangladesh Maternal Mortality Survey. So these success stories of Ethiopia and Bangladesh underscore the effectiveness of community-based approaches and targeted interventions in addressing maternal health disparities. By leveraging lessons learned from these countries and customizing interventions to suit the Nigerian context, we can forge a path towards substantial improvements in maternal health outcomes in Nigeria. So, keeping in mind improvements in other countries and drawing on evidence-based research, let's look at potential solutions to reducing the MMR in Nigeria. So, to introduce community-based initiatives targeting factors like home births, low utilization of ANC, and postnatal care services, eclampsia, delayed care, and PPH. Strengthen maternal health services by establishing emergency transport systems and increasing engagement and training for the healthcare workers. And also improve implementation by enhancing coordination, access to healthcare, and ensuring availability of resources. The solutions in this research align with other studies in the field, indicating a consensus on the importance of community-based approaches that will improve maternal health outcomes. So finally, in light of today's presentation, the preliminary recommendations for enhancing maternal healthcare services in Nigeria, they mean increasing investment in healthcare infrastructure and workforce training, expanding access to quality maternal healthcare services in rural and underserved areas, and strengthening community-based maternal health programs in Nigeria. Thank you for your attention today. I appreciate it.